People in our country with the same symptoms: unexplained aches and pains, memory loss, fatigue, maybe a low-grade fever. They have Lyme disease, an infection that can be tricky to diagnose and in some cases even harder to treat. Last night on Local 10, we showed you how a South Florida woman who'd been sick for more than 10 years finally got the correct diagnosis after watching our report on Lyme in May. Well, she's not alone. This morning, a follow-up on the controversy surrounding Lyme disease.
For years, Tammy Krutchik had unexplained fevers, debilitating pain. She was often confused and doctors didn't know why.
And I was just going to die a slow death. That's what it felt like. And it was frustrating, but I started to... The pain and the symptoms became so strong that that was my life. There was nothing else.
There was nothing else for Jill Adler, too. For more than 10 years, Jill was consumed by similar mysterious symptoms.
Between the stabbing, pains, the tingling, the numbing, the burning, and that's what I have gone through because people look at me and say, "But you look fine."
In May, we told you Tammy's story on Local 10, how her husband found a Lyme disease website, and the pieces of this medical puzzle finally came together. Tests showed Tammy was infected by Lyme, likely bitten by a tick in South Florida. Jill saw that report, contacted Tammy, and had her blood checked.
I'm the 9th person that has tested positive just from calling them because your show aired.
In fact, John has been a lifeline to many patients who have gotten lost in a medical system that knows very little about Lyme.
Kind of was able to bypass all of that and at least get them tested. And everybody that actually got tested positive, ironically.
Patients like Jill and Tammy have to rely on one another because diagnosing and treating Lyme is so difficult. The blood tests are not always accurate, and the nearest doctor who treats Lyme is all the way in Tampa.
Some doctors believe more than 1 out of every 10 Lyme cases will be misdiagnosed.
It is more common than we want to know or that we believe it is, and it's incredibly difficult to treat.
The people we bought the house from said to us, "Be careful of Lyme disease."
This new documentary, Under Our Skin, is part of a grassroots effort to get more attention focused on Lyme disease. Patients like Elizabeth Chalker of Boca Raton say it's destroyed their lives.
This is a very serious disease that's not getting the respect and attention it deserves.
And if you think there are just a few patients in Florida, think again. Mandy Hughes is from Orlando, and Virginia Inez lives in Miami.
The ER doctor checked my back. He saw the bite that the tick left, and he told me, "You don't have Lyme. There is no Lyme in Florida. You just got a flu. It's just a coincidence."
Stories like that inspire Tammy, who wants to help more people get the help they need to feel better. Tammy has had aggressive antibiotic treatment and feels there will be a happy ending.
I smile now. I'm happy. We go out again. We have a life. I play with my kids outside, and, you know, I'm coming back. Yeah, I'm coming back to that girl I used to be.
And there is a lot of controversy about how best to treat Lyme disease. In fact, right now, the guidelines for how to diagnose and treat the infection are being reviewed and rewritten. Tammy was given high doses of IV antibiotics, and that is the very same course of treatment Jill has just begun.
So, Christy, it sounds like, just to be clear, it's so hard to diagnose because the symptoms
so many other things.
Flu and like a fever and
so many other symptoms out there. So doctors, especially here in South Florida where you don't see it very often, will diagnose it as so many other diseases before finally getting to the root cause.
And you got a flood of emails before?
You're probably going to get them again, yeah.
Oh, great. All right.